Hi guys, in this video we will be experimenting with a new website called Pixlr, and it is a Photoshop-like program, but unlike Photoshop, Pixlr, which can do a lot of the same things to be honest, can be run very easily on a Chromebook. So let's go to the right website first. Okay, so the name of that website is kind of spelled weird. It's called Pixlr, Pixlr.com, and we do /E because there's two different types of Pixlr, and we're going to be using the one called Pixlr E. There is another one called Pixlr X, but Pixlr E is closer to Photoshop Elements. So if you ever want to learn how to use Photoshop Elements, Pixlr E is the one you want to learn. So you hit Enter after you type in the website. Okay. So the first thing we have to do in our little exercise today, we're going to be making a postcard, like a travel postcard. So we have to go out and find two pictures. So we're going to go to Google Images in a new tab. And we are going to get a tropical background picture, or the tropical scene, because a lot of those nice pictures people find on vacation or get on vacation, tropical paradises. So I'm going to pick the first one. Okay, so what I need to do here is to right click on this picture, because we can't just take this one right now. We're going to right click on it and select Open Image in New Tab. Then we're going to go to that new tab. So we want this one where it's just the picture, and up here is the actual website address of that picture. And we know it's just a picture because the end of this really long kind of mishmash of letters and numbers ends in .jpg. It's a JPEG, which means it's just the picture, not the website or anything else. So we are going to highlight it, Control-C to copy, and then go back to Pixlr, then click Load URL, and then paste in that picture URL or the website address of that picture, and then click Load. Okay, so we have our background for our postcard, and now we're going to find a cartoon character to put onto that background. So I'm going to go back to Google Images, and I'm going to look for my favorite one, which is Fred Flintstone. And I'm going to pick the fourth picture here, right here, this one right here. And when you're picking your cartoon, it's important you pick a cartoon with a very plain background, because eventually I'm going to get rid of that white background so he blends into the tropical paradise picture I already have. So I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to do almost the same process to take this picture from Google Images and bring it to Pixlr. So again, I right click, I choose Open Image in New Tab, go to that new tab, again, highlight the entire website address, and I know it's a picture because it ends in .jpg, and click Control-C to copy, and back to Pixlr. Again, to add in Fred, I need to go to the File menu up in the top left corner, choose Open Image URL, and then paste in Control-V, my website address, and click Load. Okay, a lot of people get scared at this because they say, oh, what happened to my tropical paradise? Did Fred get rid of it? No, absolutely not. He's still there. Again, it's just two different tabs are kind of open in Pixlr. And you can see your tabs up here. So if I go back, there's my tropical paradise. And when I click on the one that says 14.jpg, there's Fred. They're still there. You just have to copy and paste. Okay. Now our next goal, now that we have both pictures in Pixlr, I want to take this picture, copy it, and then put him on this tropical background. It's a bit of a process, but it's pretty easy. Okay, step 1, Control A. So hold down the Control key and then hit the A key. And you're going to notice these little kind of marching ants show up around to say we've selected the entire picture. And now we're going to copy Fred, Control C. And you saw the little copy come up. Now we're going to go back to our Tropical Paradise tab, and we're going to paste Freddy in with Control V. Okay, so I can, again, right when you paste it in, it gives you the option of shrinking it. Oh, sorry, my mouse stopped working there. Okay, so like I was saying, I want to shrink down Freddy, and when you paste him in, it gives you the option of kind of shrinking him down, and you would grab one of these blue boxes in the corner, click and drag. I'll get him like that, and you can kind of click in the middle and put him where you want, and then hit enter when you're all done. Okay, well, let's say again, I did a little too small and I want to make him big again. Just click him and drag up again. Okay, so again, I've pasted Freddy in. I'm not done. I want to get rid of that white background now, so it's just Freddy on the beach. In order to do that, I have to make sure I'm on the right layer. So again, I copied that Fred picture on top of my tropical background, so he's on top. And again, the beach and the palm tree are on the bottom. So I want to make sure when I'm getting rid of that white background, I'm on the Freddy layer. And you can see the layers right here on the right-hand side. So make sure you're on the one that looks like Fred. So just click on that one. And now to get rid of the background, it's actually quite easy. On your toolbar, you want the one that says Wand Select. It's the kind of second one down on the right. You click it, and then click anywhere on the white background. And you're going to notice it looks like it selected everything, but it's only selected the white part of the background. Like with some backgrounds, you may have to do this a couple times, but with this Fred one, you only have to do it once. So once you've selected it or clicked it, hit backspace or delete, and it's gone. And now I want to get rid of those ants, so I need to deselect the picture. So I'll hit Control D. The ants are gone. And the last thing I want to do to make it look like Freddy, this cartoon, is actually on the beach. I want to get rid of the little logo down here, and I do that with the erase tool or the eraser. So I click on it, and then very slowly and very carefully kind of click around it, and I delete all of that logo. Okay, so we're almost done with our picture. What I want to do next is to add some words, just like again, hope you were here, some text. So what I want to do is go to the T button on our toolbar, the text tool, and then you can kind of hit add text up here and say happy holiday, something like that. So, and you can change the font, you can change the color, you can change the size. I'm going to make it, just because I can, neon green. So to change the color from white to neon green, go to this little bar on the right and make it so it's kind of greenish. Then it's weird, you have to drag this circle over to the right hand side and then click OK. Just drag it up a bit. Okay, so that's all you have to do for this exercise to make your own postcard. Is again, find a background image, find a cartoon character to put on it, copy and paste them on, and then add some text. Now, when we're almost done, again, or when we are done, we go to the File menu, and then we click Save. So this isn't like any of the Google products we've used. You have to save it, otherwise you lose it. So you click Save. And there's a little more work than to do here, so I'm going to give it a better name. I'm going to call it Postcard. That's not it. Okay, so if you were just to hit download, it would download it to your Chromebook, and then you'd have to go find it to hand it in. But when you're saving it, these types matter. So if you're all done, you've done all the work, you would save it as a JPEG, this one right here. But if you were only half done and you wanted to come back tomorrow at a later time to finish it, you would choose .pxd and then click download. So it is important. So if you're again not done, choose PXD. If you are done and you want to hand it in to me, put it as a JPEG. Okay, and click. Because I am done here, I'll click download, and you're done. That's it. Okay, so if you have any questions, make sure you are asking questions in a comment or again emailing me. Okay, guys, that's it. Happy pixlering.